everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2016 Clone Turbo Tank, set 75151 with 903 pieces, ages 9 through 14. So obviously, yes, the set came out in 2016 and I'm just now reviewing it because I actually just now got it. I found it at Dallas Vintage Toys, sealed, for obviously more than what it cost to buy in store at the time. I remember seeing this on shelves and it was just something that like I couldn't afford at the time. So I never got it and I always regretted it because I love the Clone Turbo Tank. That was like the very first Lego Star Wars set that I ever wanted. It was the 2005 Clone Turbo Tank and it was just, $100 was like $1 million back then for me, in terms of my own money. So it was not ever something I acquired. And then I really like this version because it comes with Quinlan Vos and Luminara Unduli, and it is technically the most updated. So anyways, staring at the box, that's basically it. There are some play features on the back. So that is pretty cool. It does quite a bit of things, I'd say, and it comes with 2 Jedi, 2 clones, and 2 battle droids. So yeah, let's get on with the set. All right, and so these are the minifigures it comes with. I think it is a pretty good selection. So you get 2 battle droids, which I won't really show you because they're the exact same as they always were. I kind of wish that they gave them some special markings. They definitely have the ability to, but they're just plain old battle droids for your battle droid army. You do get this Kashyyyk biker, scout, walker, guy, trooper, clone tank, trooper, whatever. We have seen him before in several other sets, but it always is really good to get another one. Definitely a fantastic figure, and I love the Kashyyyk armor. Really cool. There's the head. And then you do get Commander Gree. He's a great figure if you didn't pick him up previously. He did come out, I believe, in 2 other sets. I have him from his original release. That is his face. But Commander Gree is my favorite clone trooper, and I think his episode 3 garb is so freaking good. It looks amazing to me, and this one is no exception. I can't even be mad about having 2. So really awesome. Great figure. And then perhaps the best one out of the set, we get Luminara Unduli, and we have seen her. She's had 2 other appearances in Lego Star Wars before. She had a 2005 appearance when she had the clickable head to do the light up lightsaber, and then she had a Clone Wars version, and this one is definitely, inarguably, the best one. She just looks so good. The browns and the golds just look really awesome on her. I love her soft cape that's in brown. She's got a green lightsaber. The face looks awesome, those nice blue eyes, and then she does also have an angry face. It's really nice because we have a Barriss fee that we got regular from, I think, a battle pack. So if you got that, then you can have Master and Apprentice. But golly, she's so amazing. She's like an $80 figure. So I was really happy to find this set whole because I wanted the Clone Turbo Tank, but I really wanted the minifigure, and I was considering just buying her. And then we have Quinlan Vos, who is one of my favorite kind of more expanded universe Jedi. They brought him in with the Clone Wars, but I initially read about him in the comic books. That's where he made his first appearance, and he looks so good. He does also have a Clone Wars version, but I think this version is superior. He's got the Feely and Keely hair that leaves room for the bow and arrow in the back, but that's okay. I think it still is a good fit. This Quinlan Vos kind of has some like dreadlocks and stuff, so I think that this hair displays that pretty well, and then the tie in the back actually works perfect, to be totally honest. But he looks great. I love his dark skin, and he does have 2 faces as well. So he looks fantastic. Also, the printing is fabulous on these 2 Jedi. These are 2 really fantastic Jedi, and he's worth like $40 or $50 as well. So it's awesome. Okay, so figures aside, we obviously have the Clone Turbo Tank, and then you also do get this little bitty mini Scout Walker. It's really small in comparison to other ones that they make, but there is a reason for it, which we'll get into in a little bit. But it does have a ball-jointed flick fire missile, which is pretty cool, and then a minifigure can sit right there. It's got some handlebars, antennas, and then the legs articulate so you can actually move it back and forth if you so desire. I love the green bricks that give it kind of the Kashyyyk printing. To my knowledge, this Turbo Tank was on Kashyyyk. I mean, we see Luminara Unduli in episode 3 fighting on Kashyyyk, and then Quinlan Vos, at least in the comic books, Order 66 happens and he is on Kashyyyk, I do believe. And then we have Gree, you know, I mean, it's just fitting. I'm pretty sure this Turbo Tank is on Kashyyyk. So really cool that you get another little tiny Scout Walker. These actually are more minifigure scale, I think. than ones that we've gotten that are a lot bigger. So I actually do really like this small build quite a bit. It also does do something pretty cool, which I'll show later on. And then we have the turbo tank. This is the front. The first thing you'll notice is the big giant wheels. They're awesome and they move, they're jointed. So that's fantastic. And then there's springs, as you can see. So really cool. You can turn it in either direction. This would have been a really fun set to play with. You do have some pivoting cannons right here, some nice red detailing. And then as they have for all the clone turbo tanks, you've got the smoky kind of like small glass to see, like the clones would be sitting through there. So that's their visor to see out of. A little bit of green up here, just some decorated plates right here. It does open in the top and in the bottom. Straight directly in, there is a place for a driver with, I think it's really funny that they actually included a steering wheel. I definitely just launched those. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to get you a better angle here. And then you can see there's another seat with a printed slope here. Definitely a downside of the set is if you want to open up this, you have to pull this whole panel down so it exposes the entire tank, which is kind of a bummer in my opinion. I definitely wish that you could just move these down individually. One thing to note, this turbo tank is a whole lot smaller than the other ones. I don't unfortunately have one to compare for you, but I know that this one is way smaller than the other clone turbo tanks that they have made, both the Clone Wars one and the 2005 one. So that's a bummer. For me, I like it because I don't have another one. And space-wise, it's nice to have a smaller one. So I won't hit it too bad on those points just because, you know, I don't have those. So we also do have some headlights, which are nice. I kind of wish they had made the headlights yellow just so you could see them better, but they're here, and then we have two up there individually. Moving along, if you open this side panel, you do get the main contraption. There's a whole lot going on and actually not a whole lot of space for minifigures. It's less than you think. So the main section here is actually to allow this walker to fold down and be stored inside, which I do like the concept of because that's probably, you know, how they might have something like that stored. So I do like that. It just kind of like fits in there. It doesn't really have a home per se. You just kind of got to mess with it till it'll fit in there. And you can close it up. So that's pretty cool. There's also this little knob here, which I'll get to. It's for the lookout post on the top. But yeah, so that's basically it. You can fit troops in there, but you're kind of just going to have to throw them in there. But I do like that you can put the walker inside. I think that is really cool. And then there's nothing really, I mean, you could stick minifigures back here, but there's not a whole lot. You can actually unfold both sides. So you do get a lot of access to this, which is really nice. There should be an extra missile, rocket launching missile here. I have lost it so already. I shot it and I don't know where it went. So the other side does have one though for you, in case you were curious. Oh my gosh. Okay, one really negative feature about this set is these flick fire missiles are really cool and they shoot great, but holy cow, they are in the worst location. Since they are so long, if you grab any side of this on accident, which you naturally are inclined to do that, you are shooting out these missiles. I have shot all of these out multiple times during this review. So that's really annoying. You could definitely display it without them and just store them inside if you wanted to, because holy crap, if you touch these in any way, they basically shoot off. It's really annoying. I wish that they had put them maybe in a better location. You also do get these kind of like, I don't know if these are supposed to be like door handles or anything, but they do spin. They're supposed to be displayed like that though. So you get that. And then you do get a smaller, this is like the back end neck side. And there is a small box in there. And inside the box, you get some extra ammo and a thermal detonator. I thought it was funny that they only put that in. They could have put some extra guns in or something, but I do like the yellow box. It's nice and it stands out. It definitely won't get lost. And it just folds up in there. Again, you could probably take out this box and fit a trooper or somebody in there if you wanted more space just for clones. You might not be able to set one in there. I'll look. No, but you can probably lay one in there if you just wanted to, you know, transport them. Nope, it doesn't close on the other side. Never mind, bad idea, Nicole. But anyways, you do get this box. I guess that's why they put that in there. Had they made this space a little bit bigger, that would have been nice to see. And then you have the back end of the tank. And then you have some stud shooters right here, and they rotate all the way around. I think that's a nice feature. I do like the blue on this set. All of the blue rocket or missile launchers and then the stud shooters are nice. And it does, again, you can get the top open and the front open, but you can't really open the sides. There is another place for a trooper to sit and a cup of coffee, so he's all good back there. I like that they included that. What a random detail. But you can put that guy back in there, and he's going to be in charge of this lookout right here. And then we have more tiles for the windows. And then throughout there are some maroon pieces on the set, which I think look pretty cool. So moving on to the top. On the top of the tank here, we do have two play features. There is a movable cannon right here that you can have a minifigure hang on to, and it does swivel all the way around. And then this is the little lookout post, which I think is a little bit anemic. I mean, they could have given it more cover as he's standing on the actual thing. I mean, he's like barely hanging on, but there is space for a trooper. And then he does have another plate. All these plates are the same, the little control panels. And so you can either, if you can grab the black part of this, you can pull it all the way up. Or as I was saying before, if you use this little handle here, let me get this guy out. If you use this little handle, you can actually make it go up. I actually just prefer to pull it, to be honest, because it's just a lot faster, but it doesn't go up as high as the 2005 model, I don't think, but I do like that it is included. It wasn't included in the Clone Wars one. And you can technically spin it around if you want. It has a single little headlight up front, which is kind of funny. It's not really meant to spin around. It's not on a swivel or anything, but you can twist that piece. Or maybe it is on a, nope, it's just on a Technic joint, but it does allow you to spin it around if you want to. So you could just push that back. I do like that it is rather compact and it does fold back up. The 2005 version stuck out really far, in my opinion. So I like that this one is a little bit more discreet. And then the final thing on the top is just this little carry handle. It is relatively thin. It's made out of a Technic pin that's stuck to the frame. It does kind of move back and forth and wiggle. So when you pick it up, the turbo tank does tilt forward really bad. I wouldn't go swinging this around, but it definitely is the best way to display it, especially if you have these guys plugged in. That way you can totally avoid, shooting them off when you don't mean to. So you're able to do that. I do like that. I really, really, really like the carry handles. I think it's a fantastic addition. It makes it really easy for play. You can drive it really easily though. I mean, without touching this, you could use the play handle if you want, or the carry handle, or you can kind of drive it from the back and it just moves really easy. You just tilt it to turn it, and I think it does a fantastic job if you've got a big flat surface. And it comes with some great minifigures, like I said. I think these guys are really, really good. And you get a nice little fold-up walker. I think for the price at the time, it was okay. I mean, the biggest disappointment was the fact that this was so small in comparison to the other tanks that they had come out with previously. So if you don't mind that, this is definitely a really cool set. If you ever see it, it's worth picking up, at least in my opinion, because the Jedi are fantastic. You get another Commander Gree, and the tank is pretty dang good, like I said, if you don't have another one. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.